All right, guys, I want to do a video for our new FSD subscribers or any folks who have purchased FSD recently. Um, just to give you kind of a tutorial if you've never used it before, if you're starting to use it and you don't know all the nuances of it and the different settings and whatnot. So basically, I'm in full self-drive right now. We're just on our way to work. We've got our destination set in. It's really, really simple to use FSD. There's not a lot to it. It's kind of like push the stock down and go and pay attention. That's really all there is. But there are some different features that you might want to play around with as a new user and like set up your profile based on those features. So basically, this is the full screen mode. I've swiped right. There's a little bar there. You can swipe left. It's a little gray up and down bar like you'd see on an iPhone or a Samsung phone. The UI is much similar. It's pretty intuitive. Basically, to get to your main menu, you're going to go down here to the left on this car button, push that. This is where all of your controls will be. This is where you're going to find all of your autopilot settings, your locks, your lights, your display, and all of that. But for FSD specifically, you're going to click on autopilot. So click on autopilot. In here, you're going to have, there's 3 different autopilot features. One is the traffic aware cruise control, auto steer beta, and then the full self-driving supervised, which is what I have on my vehicle. Make sure that the full self-driving supervised is on to have like the full functionality of the FSD suite. The way you turn on autopilot or full self-drive is here. So you can either do it with a single pull. Anyway, so I prefer to engage FSD using a single pull. Now here, watch this. I'll enlarge the screen. Single pull. You'll see a blue line here when FSD is engaged. It'll be a single blue line. Here's your speed limit set for, it says it's 40 miles an hour, which is correct. The speed limit is 40 miles an hour here. And I've got it on auto set speed. Now that's another feature of the FSD. This automatic set speed offset will allow the car to go the speed that it wants to go or the speed that it thinks is safe for the road type, the road conditions, the traffic, all of those things. So I keep that on to let the car decide how fast to go. You don't have to do that. You can certainly shut it off and then adjust the offset to a certain percentage over the speed limit or under the speed limit, or miles per hour above or below the speed limit. But I prefer to leave that, let the car decide. The other thing that's really a huge impact to your experience using FSD is the profile. There's chill, there's average, and there's assertive. I've been using FSD for years. I know what the car can do in different modes. I prefer assertive because it does things faster. It changes lanes. It's just spunkier overall feeling. So if you're new to FSD, you should probably try chill first because it will allow for more following distance. It won't make as abrupt of maneuvers as assertive will. It's just a more relaxed feeling. And I think as a new user, you might prefer that mode. And then certainly if you've tried it, you like it, you haven't had any issues and you want to try the other levels, you want to level up, you can go to average, and then you can go to assertive, which is what I prefer. You can do lane change notifications as a chime, a vibrate, or both. But for me, I don't do any lane change notifications because if it's going to change a lane, the box will come up with the pillar cam and then I know, and the blinker will come on. So I kind of already know it's going to change lanes. So I don't need to have that particular feature on. And then there's, if you wanted a speed limit warning, forward collision warning, lane departure avoidance, I like to keep that on assist. So if you're not in FSD, it'll bounce you back into your lane if you're drifting. Hopefully not, but that will assist you back into your lane if you're drifting over the yellow line or over the white line. The green light traffic chime, always, if you're not in FSD and you're sitting at a traffic light, the light turns green, it'll chime, it go ding, and then it'll let you know, hey, it's time to go, get off your phone. So there's certainly a ton of features on here, but like I said, the FSD supervised, assertive, and the auto set speed offset are like the three major ones that I use on a daily basis. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me anytime.